If you're joining me for Sufi grind, inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, lean forward just a touch and draw tiny circles with your relatively straight spine, your spoon stick spine. Stirring up the contents of the pelvis. Mixing your breath into whatever you're finding through feeling. We'll be here for a couple of minutes. And your circles may stay tiny the whole time. Steady movement, steady breath. Watching the inner scape and the outer scape change, but you are centered. And in that centering process, you may decide to drop into a still place, but stay with the steady breath. Or maybe the body is titillated by a little bit of movement and the circles are organically growing and becoming smoother. Then you might choose to move into a more formal Sufi grind, circling the rib cage out, front, sides, and backs, over the pelvis. Or the movement may become free form, organic. And there, as the prana rises, the challenge is to stay with the steadiness of breath, to not be carried away. So your body's doing one thing, your mind's doing another. You're centered on the breath. If you've been circling in one direction, find a comfortable place to pause, either lean forward or sit upright. Take a breath. And exhale, reverse your circles. About 6 or 8 more breaths in this opening meditation. Centering mind on breath gives your body and your being space for its experience to arise into your field of awareness without having to fix or dictate it. To not get caught up in the push-pull of like and dislike. Simply to be aware. Body state, mind state, emotional state, and their dance. In a physical yoga asana practice, we work with the body, the Anamaya Kosha. So, of all those levels, something in your body resonated for you during opening meditation. We'll start by warming up the hands, rub your hands together, some heat, some tingling, awakening in all these thousands and thousands and thousands of nerve endings. And if there's a part of your body that could use a little extra warmth and healing and your hands can reach there easily, go ahead, rest your hands there. Otherwise, put your hands either on your belly or on your heart. We'll take 3 rounds of Brahmari, the bee buzz breath, or you can choose to sing out in an aum and linger on the at the end so your body vibrates with your voice. We'll breathe in together and buzz or sing. Two more. If you're not already in a sitting position, come up to your seat. If you've been sitting with your in a cross-legged seat or any bent knee position, go ahead, straighten your knees out for a moment. And you can use your hands or a little shake to help with the blood. And then if you are in cross-legged seat, sit with the other leg in front or sit any way that's comfortable for some neck work. Fingertips rest on the ground right to the sides of the hips. Inhale, lengthen back of spine up. Ramp the chin back just a little bit so the back of the skull lines up over the back of the spine. Exhale, release left ear to left shoulder. The arms might relax, or you can use your right arm almost like an antenna, playing with the angle, the height, feeling for just the right stretch in the right side of the neck, into the shoulder, or into the back, or up into the jaw. Or right fingertips might rest on your right shoulder. Ease the shoulder blade back and down. Additionally, you might choose to cradle your head with your left hand, left fingertips, maybe on the cheekbone, maybe all the way to the jawline. I'm just feeling for tractioning the skin of the jaw without pulling on the head itself. So using your hands or not to feel for the taut spot in right side neck, opening to your breath. And give it some space to untangle with the exhale. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your chin down into your left collarbone. Release your hands. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift heart up towards your chin as you lengthen spine. Keep your head heavy. Exhale, ease the shoulder blades back and down. Roll your head to your right shoulder. Start by lining up ear right over shoulder so the head is still aligned with the spine, but then you can turn your nose up or down to make sure you're getting a sweet release, not an increasing tension in left side neck. And then use your arms as accessories as you please, either reaching out through left hand or fingertips to shoulder and or cradling head with right arm. And you can imagine the space in the left side neck opening to the sunlight or to the full moonlight, whichever feels healing and spacious to you. Exhale, chin down into the right collar. Release your hands, breathe in. Exhale, roll chin to chest. Keep the head heavy, hanging forward. Breathe the side seams, side ribs up off your pelvis. Keep that length as you ease shoulders back and towards each other. And then take a few moments, gentle neck movements, maybe semicircles, rolling your head from shoulder to shoulder. If continuous movement is really crackly or grindy, like you're working with arthritis or just misaligned neck today, then just choose a position that feels sweet to your neck to breathe into. And if for your body, the full circles feel healing, the lengthening the back of the neck into the back space. Maybe do 2 or 3 circles in each direction. I'm curious, as your head feels maybe heavier and heavier, how movement, releasing the head and neck, reverberates through your spine. Head is heavy, it might pull too much on the spine. Well, then what else can you engage rather than tensing your neck and jaw to support your lower spine? Where in the low abdominals, or elsewhere. All right, when you feel evened out side to side, we'll meet with the chin down to chest. Heavy head stretching back of neck. Breathe the heart up towards the chin. Exhale, ease the shoulder blades. And I do mean ease because this can also pull a lot. Back and down. Bring one palm to your forehead. Cup your head in your hand. Maybe a little pressure of head into hand to release the back of the neck. And then put your head back on top of your spine. Straighten your legs out. Right knee bent, foot on the floor. If hands on your shoulders, fingers in front, thumbs behind, elbows out to the side is an okay position for your shoulders, do that. Otherwise, bring hands onto your heart, one atop the other. Inhale, lift the side ribs up. Exhale, turn towards your right thigh. And take 2 more breaths here. Feeling broad in the collarbone region, the upper chest, and broad between the shoulders. Tall, not bending forward or back. And then release your hands, left hand to the right knee, right hand to the ground by your hip. And feel into the ease of twisting with the use of your hands. Not the fight for the twist, but just the wringing out of your twisting muscles. And come back to center. Straighten your right leg out, left foot on the floor. I'm not concerned how close or far away it is to your hip. Right toe is flexed, anchoring through your hips so you can connect to these abdominals that will twist you. Hands either on your heart or on your shoulders. Inhale, lift and broaden the rib cage. Exhale, spiral to the left. And release your hands, right hand to the left knee or elbow. Left hand on the floor or block. Exhale, release. Bring the bottoms of the feet together in Baddha Konasana. Cross-legged seat works fine if Baddha Kon is intense and not beneficial right now. Active feet. Press the bottoms of the feet together. Spread the toes apart. Hip opener. Lean on your left hand out to the side of your hip. Right hand to the middle of the right inner thigh. Inhale, traction your right thigh bone out. Exhale, massage it out as you release your torso away to the left. And then change sides. Right hand on the ground, left hand to inner thigh. Inhale, traction, femur from hip. Make lengthen joint. Exhale, keep lengthening torso away from that hip. One more time. Lean on left hand. Inhale, take your right thigh, draw it out. And exhale, release your body away from it. Just stay here for a breath, breathing in whatever you're feeling in the right hip, right low spine. If you want to feel in a bit more, you're not at your edge yet. Inhale, lift and lengthen the side ribs. Exhale, turn your chest to your left thigh. Release your neck. Other side, lean on your right hand. Inhale, draw the left thigh bone out right at the angle of the knee. Lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, lean to your right. Pause and explore what you're already feeling in left hip, or inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, turn your chest down to right thigh. Release your neck. Oh, here comes the neti pot water. And come on down to your back. No, yes, come on down to your back. Line your back. Bend your knees. Feet off the floor. Cup your hands over your knees. Inhale, press your knees forward. Exhale, draw them towards you. A little rocking motion on the sacrum. You inhaled forward, exhale in. Like all our meditative movements, this is about growing the breath down into the pelvis, low belly in this case. And as the breath gets bigger, it moves your body more. Well, then maybe the movement gets bigger. You inhale, your arms straighten. You exhale, you squeeze knees in. Or you can release the hands down and use your low abdominals to create the rock. As your knees move forward, your low back will arch up. Keep breathing the back bottom ribs towards earth. Try not to pull those up. If you need to keep the whole low spine pressed, those of you doing the bigger movement to stabilize your low back, that's fine. So you can still run breath as low as you can feel. And draw your knees into your chest. Hold on to the right knee, extend left leg out on the mat. Flex both feet. Point all 10 toes up to the sky. So even pinky toes, turn the thighs in just a little. Breathe back bottom ribs onto your mat. If your back bottom ribs are nowhere near your mat, then maybe try putting something underneath your head, a folded blanket or a flat pillow. Or even ramp up the shoulders and then the head a little bit more. Relax your legs if that's right for you for spinal twist. Roll over onto your left side. Adjust or prop your legs as desired so you can, again, feel for softness in your twisting muscles around the waist and low back. Bring your right arm all the way across into a fetal curve to ease you back onto your back, neutral shape. Hug your knees into your chest. Keep hold of left knee, extend right leg out of the mat. And first few breaths, I recommend flexing the feet, but any active foot position. Sacrum planted onto the mat. Breathe into pelvis. Exhale, ungrip around your hip joint. And then you can relax the feet if that's right for you for spinal twist. Roll to right side. Feel the parts of you in contact with earth. Let those parts settle into the ground. Melt and relax. Then bring left arm across to come back onto your back. Put your left foot down. Keep hold of the right knee. We'll draw teeny tiny circles. If you can hold knee or even the leg from behind, that's cool. If you can't reach your leg with ease, well, you can either use a strap or towel or don't use your hands, but keep the hip as passive as possible. Those of you using hands, tiny circles, 3 in each direction. So you can relax the hip and let your arms do the work. As your hip relaxes, your jaw may tense up, something around your head and neck. Here also, ramping your head up could be helpful, or just consciously notice that. Notice the pattern and let it go. And set your right foot down, pick your left knee up. Either use your hands or a very relaxed hip to draw 3 tiny circles in one direction and then reverse them. And tiny, so you can feel how smooth a movement you can create. All right, back to side number 1. Let's first put our hands, if this is your choice, either put your hands on your hip bones, like right at the hip crease, or slide your hands underneath your buttocks, palms down, so you can feel the hips steady and your low back is supported on earth. Pick your right knee up. And start with the small circles, but maybe this, in the course of these circles, we'll say up to 5 or 6 in each direction. They may grow really big and they may give way to gravity if it's not too poppy in there for you. But feel for your hips staying fairly steady. So use your hands as a guide. Breathing back ribs onto the earth, exhaling to hug low belly in as a way to steady the spine, the torso, and the pelvis. And free up your leg. Tiny but smooth movements also work in this exercise. Reverse your circles if you haven't already. So sensing a lubrication and oiling up in the hip. If you get any burning, make your circles much smaller. Add more breath to the experience. When you feel complete on that side, let's change sides. Pick your left foot up. Start with a smaller circle and then let them naturally grow, spiral out if that's right for you. And reverse. Notice neck, jaw still relaxed. All right, let's pick both feet off the floor. If it's possible to have your hands under your buttocks, keep hands under your buttocks, feet off the floor, legs to the sky. If this hurts your hands or they're going numb, fold a blanket or use it like a throw pillow and replace your hands with that. Put the bottom of your pelvis, your tailbone, on a little ramp to support your low back sinking into the earth. Back of skull planted, the chin, jaw relaxed into the mouth. Breathe the back, bottom ribs, and the whole back of the ribs, but especially low back, broad on your mat. Exhale, hug the low abdominals in, pressing top rim of sacrum down. You might feel the tail curling up a bit. Take a breath. Exhale, lower your legs maybe 2 inches up to 2 feet towards the bottom of your mat. Keep pressing low back down. Breathe up into the side and upper ribs. Exhale, pull low belly in, bring your legs back over your pelvis. Open your legs into a straddle. Hips heavy on hands. Inhale into back bottom ribs, relax low belly. Exhale, hug low abdominals in, which may curl the pubic bone in, tilting the tail up. Keep the legs reaching right out to the sides. Take a breath. Relax your seat back onto your hands. Bring your legs back to center. One more time. Inhale, back bottom ribs onto mat. Relax low belly. Exhale, hug low belly in. Press the top rim of the sacrum down. That's the top edge of your pelvis. So the bottom edge of your pelvis, the tailbone, may curl up. Keep like that. Breathe. Exhale, legs towards bottom of the mat. Maybe just 2 inches, so your belly has to firm up to keep the legs from dropping. Maybe you go 2 feet and start shaking a little. That's fine. Exhale, pull your low belly in to pull the legs right up over your pelvis. One more time, straddle. Inhale, open your legs. Exhale, pull low belly in, curl pubic bone and navel, draw navel to spine. Your straddle can be more like a frog with knees bent. That works great. Inhale, back ribs wide on mat. Exhale, relax your seat back down onto your hips. Hug your knees into your chest, free your hands. And set your feet on the floor. Little pelvic tilts here. Put your hands on your hips. Breathe back ribs onto the mat and lift the top edge of the sacrum off the mat. So again, you're tilting onto your tail. Exhale, press top edge sacrum into mat. Inhale, top rib sacrum off the mat, but the back bottom ribs not pulling up. Exhale, top rim sacrum flattens into mat. Keep going. Head and neck may be responding to the movement. If it's not a tense sensation, you can let that happen. Let your body realize that all parts of your spine respond to movement anywhere in the column. Option to add arms, relax your arms down. As you inhale, top rim sacrum off the mat, arms up. Exhale, top rim sacrum presses into mat, arms down. A supine cat-cow movement. Inhaling, top rim sacrum up, heart opens. Exhale, press the low back into mat, arms down. 3 more breaths like that. And even here, you can skip the arm movement or just do the arms, and the rest of the spine will be part of that movement. All right, finish the round you're on, then hug your knees into your chest. We'll be rolling onto right side for some side lying, side planking type work. If that's not right for you, you'll stay on your back and do banana variations. I'll just do a real fast reminder. I think you guys remember some variations. The more yin stretch would be walking your feet down to one corner of the mat. Say my feet walk to the left, hook or unhook ankles, and maybe tractioning the right arm up to open up right side body. So several breaths on each side. Option to move into a more active version when we do the side planking, the candy cane spine, pulling your spine in one direction, holding it there by pinching off right side waist, so I'm bending to the right, and then relaxing that to come back to center. So if you're staying on your back, a little free play time with your obliques. I'll be setting up in just a moment. You can get comfy lying on your right side. Maybe your arm is, maybe your arm starts outstretched so you can rest your head on it, or you can put your head on a little pillow. All right, we'll start in this side lying Tadasana type shape, trying to get the head, the hips, and the heels in one line. So tendencies for the heels to come forward, the hips to pike back. So a little pressure of hips forward. Use your left hand to balance. And especially the left hip forward so you're not rolling back. Option to extend left arm overhead to play with your balance. If you're correctly aligned, the danger, if I use that word, would be to rolling onto your belly. If you're rolling onto your back, it's a little, playing it maybe a little too safe. All right, and then bring your arm down, left hand back to support. Prop yourself up onto your right elbow. Elbow directly under shoulder if that's okay for you. If it's okay to bend the right knee, foot behind you. We'll press down with the elbow, with the knee to lift your right hip up. Bring your left hand to left side waist. Invite the front ribs back in. Breathe the back ribs out. And imagine the side of your body is not turning up, not turning down. And then slowly lower your hip down. Ease back into your side lying Tadasana or side lying banana shape. Right arm extends or wherever it's comfortable. Option left arm over ear. Option attraction the left arm bones. A little pressure of hips forward, heels back. And then find your way onto your left side. First, setting up your side lying Tadasana. Put on arm, or if you can keep your arm forward and put your head on some kind of blanket so it's not hanging off your spine. We're not here super long, so maybe it's a nice neck release to hang the head, but again, head is heavy. Takes a toll on spine. And part one, just feeling into lining up hips, heels, head. You can actually line up on the edge of your mat if you're being meticulous. Get your ankles, your greater trochanter, and your shoulder on the line. And then if you want to play with balance, there's that sense of the low ribs in. The low or the abdominals will quiver a little bit to help you not roll onto your belly. Those are good muscles to train up, postural muscles. In a very low impact way here on the ground. And then we'll come into our side plank if it's right for you. Bring the right hand back to the ground. Prop yourself up onto your left elbow, elbow under shoulder. Bend your left knee. And there have been times with my knee, doing that to my knee doesn't work. So it's actually feels safer to just lift my knee up. But the half plank is enough here. Pressing down to knee, elbow, to lift your hip. Pull the left side ribs up out of your armpit. Right hand on your waist to make sure back ribs are out, front ribs are in. And side seam of your body is pointing directly up to the sky. Lower down one more time into your side lying Tadasana, or you can banana a little bit. Maybe scissor the legs, maybe traction the right arm up. And transition to all fours. Rhomboid push-ups. Come down onto your elbows. Wrap your hands around your upper arms to make sure elbows are under shoulders. For most of us, that is the safest alignment for your shoulders, that or a little bit narrower. Clasp your hands in front of you. Hang your head and neck. Neutral pelvis. Front ribs are in, back ribs are out. And they will stay aligned with the pelvis itself. So we're not moving the pelvis or the low spine. Inhaling, chest towards the earth, sinking a bit between your shoulder blades, collapsing the shoulder blades in, And exhaling, upper back to the sky, the shoulder blades spread apart. Neck stays relaxed the whole time, just trying to get the upper spine to go up and down a bit with your breath. Unlocking the shoulder blades. Using your shoulder blades to massage your own tight upper back. And we'll take 6 or 8 breaths, free play time to transition up to standing. So you can keep going if you want, or you can come onto your hands for some regular cats, cows, down dogs, child's pose, etc. Keep breathing and feeling. And if you forgot about your area of focus from our Brahmari, maybe check in with it. Maybe give it a buzz, see how it's responding to your movement so far. We'll meet in Tadasana. Standing Ardha Chandrasana, standing half moon. Inhale, arms up. Take hold of your left wrist. Exhale, side bend to your right. Rest your head on your right shoulder. Breathe the back ribs out. Inhale, center. Change hands. Draw the right arm across. Release your head. Feel both feet on the earth. Inhale, center. Bring your hands to the backs of your hips. You can use your palms or your fists. Ground your sacrum down. Inhale, lift the rib cage up, front, back, and sides. Exhale, roll shoulders back, tweeze elbows back. You can look up if that's right for you. Take a breath. Exhale, forward fold. Slide your hands down the backs of your legs as you fold into your legs. Inhale, half lift. Slide your hands up the fronts of your legs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slide your hands up to your hips, and then tilt your own pelvis down to bring your torso up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more half sun or half moon variation like that. Inhale, arms up. Either catch left wrist or interlace fingers, leave the index finger up, cross your thumbs. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, center, change the cross of your thumbs or hold the right wrist. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center, release your hands to your sacrum. Ground it down. Inhale, lengthen the back of the spine up. Exhale, ease shoulders back, elbows back. Keep lifting sternum forward and up. Breathe into it. Exhale, forward fold. Slide your hands down the backs of your legs and draw yourself in. Release neck. Inhale, half lift, massage up fronts of legs. Exhale, feel down the backs of your legs. Inhale, slide your hands up to your hips or thighs. Tilt your tail down to pull your spine up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, Samastiti. We'll do a moon salute. If I can remember how this goes. Inhale, arms up. Interlace fingers or catch left wrist. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Bring your hands to your heart. Step your left foot back, warrior two. Exhale. Reverse warrior. Inhale, side bend to the left. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended warrior. Right forearm to thigh, left arm crosses ear. Moving into triangle, you can either unfurl into your triangle right from here, or you can inhale back to warrior two, straighten leg, and then right hand down. Inhale, warrior two. Goddess, turn your left heel in, bend your knees, sink it down. We'll build a little heat in this first round. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Push your feet down, straighten legs, reach out to the diagonals, maybe look up. Exhale, bring your hands to your waist, turn your toes in. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Lunge. Walk your hands towards the left foot. Back knee down if that's right for you. You can stand runner's lunge if you'd rather not put knee on earth. Inhale, lift heart, maybe arms. Exhale, hands down, step forward, and fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Interlace fingers except for the index finger, cross your thumbs. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Step the right leg back into lunge, knee down. Inhale, lift heart, maybe arms. Exhale, hands down. Tuck your back toes under, straighten back knee if it's not, and walk into your side forward fold, your prasarita. Turn the left toes in, walk your hands to the right, and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, hands to your waist, maybe bend your knees, tuck your tail, and come on up. 5-pointed star, turn your toes out, reach your arms out, take a breath. Goddess, sink it down. Inhale, straighten your legs, arms out to the sides. Turn the left toes in, the right toes out. Exhale, triangle. You can either move right into your extended warrior from here or come up into warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, extended warrior, right forearm to thigh. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Step back to the front of your mat, Samastitihi. Inhale, arms up. Interlace fingers, except for the index finger, may be the opposite of what you've been doing. Exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to heart. Step the right foot back into warrior two, left knee bent. Take a breath. Exhale, reverse warrior. Side bend to the right. Breathe in. Feel your feet on the earth. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended variation, left forearm to thigh. Triangle, option to inhale into warrior two, straighten leg, or simply unfold into triangle from where you are. Inhale, warrior two. Goddess, spin the right heel in, sink it down. We'll just stay for one breath, but press feet into earth. Invite the heat of the earth up into your thighs and buttocks. And then exhale, push down to rise, five-pointed star. Hands to your hips. Turn your toes in. Inhale, squeeze shoulders. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Lunge to the right foot. So yes, if you're spinning side to side in your mat, that is correct. Phases of the moon. Inhale, lift heart, maybe arms. Exhale, step the left foot forward, fold into your legs. Inhale, rise to stand. Interlace fingers except for index finger. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center, release the bind. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg back, lunge. Inhale, lift heart, maybe arms. Exhale, hands down. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee to transition into your wide angled fold. Walk your hands to the left, turn your right toes in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Hands to your waist, elbows to the sky. Come on up. Turn the left toes out. Exhale, triangle. Extended warrior variation. You can inhale into warrior two if you like, or transition right into your extended warrior. And inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Step back to the front of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, gather it to your heart. Thumbs against your heart, feel it beat. Feel your feet on the earth. Feel. And separate your feet, sit back into your chair. Some of you will transition all the way to the ground through your chair. Hands will catch you when it feels like gravity's taking over. Some of you will put your hands down, ease a knee down at a time, and then roll onto a hip to find your way onto your back. Option twisted root spinal twist as a finishing twist, or just take any free form stretches. Preparations to be able to settle. If you want to take extra time in Shavasana today, once you're settled, or as you settle, you might also turn your Zoom off. In that case, I'll say namaste now so you can take a few undisturbed moments. Allowing the energy, the effort of your practice to integrate. If you're still here and you would like to continue to rest and receive, stay. If you're ready to come up, start with a deepening breath. Small, slow, organic movements will bring you back up to your seat. We'll take one last breath together. Those of us sitting, inhale your arms up, bring palms together overhead. May the fruits of your practice stay in your mind. Thumb knuckles to third eye. On your lips. and in your heart. Namaste.